Previously on Snake Hunter.
Oh, baby, we found one here. Oh, they're everywhere, buddy. Oh, look at him. He's doing the depth. All right, there he is. Look at him. Get him in there. See that? See that thing? Don't get too close, buddy. He'll kill you. See that? If I'm not mistaken, that was a quadruple mantoid. Got him. This is a find of a lifetime. Hi, I am television host and adventurer extraordinaire, Caleb Cinema. I have traveled to the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest and am on a mission to find the elusive and exclusive garter snake. Oh, big one. Join me as we attempt to hunt down these slimy serpents. What we are about to do is dangerous and disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised. If I get bit, you will need to help me out, okay? So, we will be navigating rocky terrain, dense forest, kind of thick in here, ow, and deep waters. Oh, holy that's cold. This is wild. This is dangerous. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, grab him! This is Snake Hunter. Welcome back to another episode of Snake Hunter. Today we are still out in the great wilds of the Pacific Northwest on the Centennial Trail. We're on week 2 of our excursion here, and we're hoping you're having a fun time coming along for the ride. And so we're gonna continue on our trek hunting for the elusive and exclusive garter snake. These suckers are carefully hidden in the grass or will strike you if provoked. Remember what I told you. Watch your step and keep a level head. We still haven't seen very much sign, but there is some old native handiwork that we might give us a little help. Follow me. Grab my hand. Don't fall. We made it to the river. This is a very good spot because they come and they slither down here to refill. Their scales hold 90% of the water in their body. So they, as you can imagine, the scaly little suckers need a lot of water to survive. See this brown coloration in the water? That's a good sign. That means there's a lot of snakes here. They put off an orange, musty odor that translates into the brownness of the water. So when you see this, you know we're getting pretty close. So let's keep going and look. This is pretty cool. Come across some ancient native cave work here. Who knows where this leads? I'm not into that kind of stuff, so I don't want to mess with any of it. You know, there could be curses on it. So let's just keep going. Give me a hand. All right, come on. This is a real score of what we found here. I don't believe this. Are you seeing this? This is a telling story. Man, oh man. Alright, so I took hieroglyphs in college. And I think that class will finally help me out a little bit. Let's try to see what's going on. Typically, these Agnawaquan tribe, they write from right to left. Whereas our English language is left to right. So, as we can read, these orange hashes mean that these are separate events. So let's read our first picture here. It says that they were out hunting for some snails. Two young boys, probably young little native boys, out hunting for some snails. Looks like they found something. One of them found something, not quite sure what it is, but he's looking. Whatever it was not a friendly, and it ate him and turned him into a snake, it seems, or some kind of slithering serpent. It looks like he slithered back and ate his brother. This is not good. Some time went by. The sun and the moon reflect time patterns. As you can see here, there was some form of illness going around the tribe. This green is a sign of wellness and life. As you can see, the trees around us, the green, vibrant with life and energy, and emanating with energy and life. They're vibrant with it. As you can see here, they start turning orange, and orange is the color of sickness. It appears from this writing here that it was some form of bowel syndrome, diarrhea. It caused them to get all slippery and fall down, and they died. So that's pretty, it could have been from some kind of poison. So there's a lot of tribal warfare going on, and diarrhea poisoning was one of the common ways. All right, the main story, that was something else that was happening. It looks like the snake monster, or whatever he was, we're not really quite sure, went up to the king and had a little heart-to-heart moment with him. And you can see these lines parallel connecting. This means that they had a serious conversation about the future of their lives. We don't really know what happened, but definitely something I'll talk to the professors about and let them know this find, because it's pretty captivating. See if there's any other nuggets. Okay, it looks like there was a party that night. This little sucker's having a good time. And looks like a sacrificed infant. So these were savages. Savage people. Not good. Wow. Okay. I kind of don't even want to be standing here because I just found out that this is where they would sacrifice the little babies. And they would throw them off. I'm like, yeah, this is why Discovery Channel pays me the big bucks. They want me to reenact what actually happened. So they would take a little child, particularly not of a human kind, maybe of another kind, maybe one of the forest chimps. They would take baby forest chimps and throw them off, and they would be climbing up. They'd be hanging on. And then they would kick them down. So it's not good stuff what's happening down here. So that just kind of gives you a little accurate picture of what is actually happening down here. So, okay. Yep, this makes a whole lot of sense. Remember that story I was telling you before? Last week? This just provides so much more context to the whole entire thing. So we got, they're eating the snails. He gets devoured, turns into the snake, gets his brother. It's crazy. It's crazy what you can find when you're down here looking. So we're gonna study this for a while and see what else we can find. Stay tuned. Yeah. All right, come and take a look at this. This is crazy. This was back in the periodic era. This is about 10 years before the dawn of the first era. So this is probably about the 1920s, maybe the late teens, depending on. But this is still amazingly preserved. They could have used, I don't know what they used to write this, but as you can see, it's pretty solid, still used today. This talks about their ceremonial offerings that they would do to the gods that they worshipped. Right there, they're bringing one. I can't really tell what it is. It's a different form than the natives, so we can't really tell what creature they were offering. But likely something of value to promote wellness to the gods. Yeah, this makes sense. Alright, so this is King Toe Jam from the other tribes. This is the other tribe across the river. He sent his fungal infectides to go and hunt down the other tribal members. It's difficult to read these because they're not in an order. Yep. And they turned into these serpents. And you can see they're orange here because they lathered themselves with the sliminess of their diarrheal bowel syndrome. So, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of info here. I can't read all of it. Like I said, some of this is written in Gaelic, and I can't read Gaelic. Can't do everything. So, but I'm pretty stoked with what we found. Well, be back after the break. When we are back, we will continue our hunt. See you there.